Toward the end of the war, a week before Christmas 1944, the Germans launched Operation Wacht am Rhein with the objective of taking the port of Antwerp and turning the tide of the war. This battle, known to most Americans as the Battle of the Bulge, took place from the 16th of December until mid-January 45. Initial breakthroughs were successful, but after a few days the offensive broke down due to fuel and equipment shortages, but also the fierce resistance of small groups of American soldiers. In this video we are going to focus on the sector around Manhay, which is situated about 30 kilometers west of Saint-Vith. Here, the 2nd SS Panzer Division, das Reich, made its furthest advance towards Érésé, or the Meuse, if you will, which ended in a place called Trou du Loup. This literally translates into Wolf's Hole. The German battle group in this sector ran into determined resistance, which led to the destruction of a Panther tank. These events caused the German command to reconsider and withdraw back to Manhay and Grandmenil. After forcing their way through Baraque de Fréture, tank units headed north toward Manhay. They ran into resistance at 3 spots: Belgian, Fond de la Justice and Bel-Air. In these engagements, many tanks were destroyed. Tank leader Franz Frauscher described these events after the war. More details are available in the description. Ernst Bachmann crossed the town of Manhay with his Panther tank while it was still occupied by American troops. When the German tank was recognized, chaos erupted, causing the Americans to retreat. After taking Manhay, the company decided to advance toward Grandmenil, situated directly west of the crossroads. While maneuvering, several tanks were destroyed by a minefield constructed the day before, crippling the offensive capability of the unit. The remaining troops were sent toward Érésé and the Trou du Loup to continue the offensive. Here we see an aerial view of the Trou du Loup and the road leading through it. The soldiers of the 289th Infantry Battalion of the 75th Infantry Division were located on the left side of the road behind a small wall, which is still visible today. More troops were dug in along a ridge at about 300 meters distance from them in the direction of the road, equipped with 30 cal machine guns and mortars. The German battle group was heading down the road into the turn when the leading Panther was hit by Richard Wigan's bazooka and destroyed. The Germans, not knowing what lay ahead of them, were caught off guard by the large amount of American fire and, following a short battle, decided to retreat for the time being. Richard Wigan was killed by MG fire from a Panther tank. Today, we can find a small remembrance plate in this very spot, showing his name and describing the events of this fateful day. Thank you very much for watching our latest video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you want to find out more about Manhay and its stories from World War II, you can visit the museum at Grandmenil, which also sells the book by Eddy Monfort describing the events around Christmas 1944.